They'll run on first down. Gordon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Keep it up, guys.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Easy. Move.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
56. Mike, easy. 56. All day, dog. Let's go.
Working out of the gun. Winston. Able to find Harris complete. But he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
He gets it complete to Harris. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Melvin Gordon taking it in as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Mack.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
He's coming. We got double up. That's 10. Under 10. 10. Shift. 36.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff looking right. And some space here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Pass 85. Hey, Delta. 27. Hey, watch the slant.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
X3. 2 X.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Looking to run with Mack. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Check 52, flip it. Green, triple C.
From the 16, Winston. He's got a first down and more past the 30. It's brought in by Harris. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Check 4. Come on, Sunday. 56. Mike's 56.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
56 is the Mike. Wait. Check safety. Shift. Watch the shift. Watch twist. Watch safety creep. Hey. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Wait.
On 3rd down, Winston. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Results for the 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Tighten up. Wait.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Get in the weight room. Green, triple team. Kill. Easy. Hey, turn it up. Let's go.
Running with Kamara. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Green, triple team. Green, triple team.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey, under 12 on the 50. Under 12 on the 50. Johnny. Go. 56 a month. So don't say nothing.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Mike 56, Mike 56. I'm coming. Easy. 56, Mike 56.
Jameis to throw it. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays in the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, they're so strong, but they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
They're going to try for it on 4th. Winston stays out there.
Watch the run. They're running it. Hey, alert 3. Flip it. 6. 22, jet, cover. 22, jet, cover.
Winston to throw for it on 4th. This one complete to Traquan Smith. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 24, Allen flush to his right. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Hey, check. 27. I got you.
They'll run here with Mack. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mack. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
64, weak. Check 3, check 3. Check 26, check 26. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check, 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 check. Watch the motion.
They'll run it with Mack. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Marlon Mack, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Point after here coming up. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Saints 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Follow. Wait. Heavy. Easy. Banjo.
Well, this may be a free play for Winston. And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready. Blue 80. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. You can't block me. You can't pass him. Easy. Hey. 56.
Second down, Winston. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Gordon. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gordon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here we go, G, get off the field. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I got it. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Now watch run. Let's go.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Winston. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Hey, flip. Let's go. Wait. Flip it. Set.
On first down, it's Gordon. He'll have a first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Melvin Gordon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Good work, let's go. Let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Allen. And he's got the hook up to Moore. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Allen. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
First and goal.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get them much, maybe a yard, and that's all. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Let's get it.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Even. Watch the curl.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. Finding Harris over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check 56. It's just me and you.
Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That's good for 28 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Melvin Gordon with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll start on the ground with Mack. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
Exit. Mike 27. They can't hang with us. All 52. Check.
Allen to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Right there. 56. Let's get him to work.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Watch the twist.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Ready. You ready. Watch the run. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. The kick by Lutz is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Panthers take over first down at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
That's the way. Mike 27. Let's go, defense. Hey, Charlie. Defense. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike. Middle. Check. Mike 27. Let's go, defense. Out. Hey, orbit. Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
To throw is Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for New Orleans, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Ay. I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Hat on and hood on. Pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They want to keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket. No change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Right. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Right. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. And plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. Right. And I don't need you to okay it. Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
They can't take it to 10.
Hey.